Hello and welcome back to Talendor Gaming. To add to the variety, we already have our JRPG, which is currently Yakuza 0. I am going to be starting a fresh game of Blueprints. This is like a puzzle-based game. This will be like mini episodes of like 15 to 20 minutes, so a lot smaller time frames than Yakuza 0, and I'll probably be talking for most of it, so. But anyway, let's go ahead and just watch the opening cutscene, shall we? Here we go. Dagubon presents, in association with Raw Fury, a game by Tonda Ross.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. Okay. So, these would probably be, like I said, much more digestible. And I'll probably keep it to like 1 or 2 days at a time, depending on how long a day takes. If it's gonna take me like 5 minutes, I may do more than one day. If it's gonna be one that's, because of the RNG aspect of this game, because that's what it is. It's 100% RNG. So the thing is, open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, well, that being said, so this is where we are currently going to be at. So, one sec. Um, I will probably drop this at the same time, at least this first episode, at the same time I drop the next Yakuza part, and then I'm gonna either be doing maybe 2 uploads a day, or maybe I'll alternate, but we'll see how it goes. I will drop this first one at the same time as the next Yakuza update, just change it up a little bit. So, or I'll just drop it now. Yeah, no, I'll just drop it now. So there's the blueprints. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access blueprint menu by pressing tab. This first episode's probably going to be a little bit longer, only because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. So the goal is to get from here to here, and I can go through any opening and create a room. So, let's start. Is there anything else to read? There is. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 steps. You see the top left corner, there's 50 steps. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. It pretty much auto ends you. So what you do is you go up to a door, and then you get 3 rooms. So you see where there's these openings? Those openings means that's the path you can take. So I'm going straight. So what I would want, because of this map, because if I go ahead and press tab for this, now there's a hallway. I can go this way because there's a path, and this way there's a path. If I did the bedroom, it only had the one direction. Depending on if you're trying to unlock more stuff, you'll see how this goes. So let's see what's going on. Doors in a west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? We have a nook. I'll take that. So let's see what's in here. There's a key. Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal would provide be an invaluable tool you would not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, so there's a trunk. Let's go ahead and use it. What's in the trunk? More I used the key to open a trunk to get more keys. Sure, that makes complete sense. Let's do spare room, because we're starting outside. Let's see what else we can get. It's just a spare room, there's nothing actually here. Okay, let's go into this room. Let's do a den. Ooh, jewels. Okay, so that's usually right here. We collect that. I won't be explaining nearly as much after this first playthrough. There'll be a lot more of just talking of the game. It's just for anyone who might not know exactly, because there wasn't really clear instructions to begin with. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if we can go this way first. What is this way? Parlor quarters is always left unlocked. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. See if there's anything of note in here that we should take. Anything? Not really. Okay. Alright. Ooh, we already have a garage, and I have a jewel. Sweet. Okay. So, now we have the vehicle. Let's see. Is there anything of note in here? What's this? Christopher, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. Okay. Ooh, keys. And what's this? Okay. So I know what I need for that. Let's see if I can get it. So, in this inventory, you're gonna see stuff unlock. But let's go ahead and continue for now. Storeroom, pantry. Once I go into this, I can't necessarily back out. I could do that, and it would at least let me see what it would look like. I think the storeroom would be best for this. Let's go ahead and do storeroom, shall we? We'll get a key, we'll get a gem, and we'll get some coins. There's a picture of a tie. Okay, let's see. You have to go this way. If I hold shift, I sprint. Let's try this door. Laboratory closet observation. Let's do the observation. Yeah, that would have been dead end anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Hello? There we go. Oh, wait, no. That way. That way. That way? Okay, I need to have that raised. Can I do it from here? No. Anything of note up here? There we go. There we go. Now I just gotta turn it one more time. It doesn't let me walk off. They put like invisible walls. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. And now I can look through this. What do I have? I have 1. So the North Star, gain 1 money. So if I come over here, where is I forget. It's over here. The fixed stars constellations. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book's the solid base for astronomy will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. So if it's a North Star, it's plus 1 gold. If it's the twins, those 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. If there's the slice, it's plus 3 steps. If there's a diamond, it's 1 gem. If there's a 7 cross, rooms with the 4 doors are more common today. The farmer's apple, apples are extra delicious today. The key, clavis the key, you get 1 key. The diamond major, you get plus 5 gems. The Droxus the dead end rooms are more common today. The sale, everything is 50% off today. Florios, bloom of the sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Alright, so That's that. Let's go ahead over here. See what we can do. Okay, we want to go to the left. So the ultimate goal is to just keep expanding outwards without getting myself trapped. Dear Hubert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at the estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found a time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share it with guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Mr. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. And only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, so let's go ahead, back out. Take this. Ooh, there's an apple. Opponent for the parlor game. Yes. Sorry, my kitten's deciding to play with windows. So, food. Add steps. Alright, so let's see here. See how bad my wit is. The blue box is true. This box is empty. You are in the parlor. Well, this is just true. One sec, my brain just had a fry moment. There will always be at least one box which is always one that's straight and one that's false. Okay, so 2 of them could be true. The blue box is true. You are in the parlor. This box is empty. Oh, so 2, at least 1 will be false, right? So the blue box is true, yes. We are in the parlor, so it is true. So I'm assuming that means that this has the gems. Because those 2 are true, this one's false. So, and that's how you play that. Let's see here. Is there anything else to note in here? How's the rooms looking? Okay. And that's what I mean by how long these days will take. Like I said, this is a longer recording only because I'm reading more stuff for anyone who hasn't seen this. Okay, there's a closet, there's a chapel. Kind of want to just keep going forward because I can go out to the right below. So let's do this. Every time I come in here, I'm going to lose a coin. So let's keep going this way. The courtyard. Let's do the courtyard. Okay. Shovel. Love to see it. Gimme. Gimme. Okay. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Alright. So let's dig. Got a coin. I saw another one when I first came in the room. Let's dig. Got a turnip. Should prove to be a nutritious snack. +6 2 steps. Nice. Let's go over this way for now. Is this a dead end? Could be. That would be... Okay, so if I gotta go this way, I might as well just make it a bedroom. It might be a dead end, but at least I get +10 steps when I come in here. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on a hunt with Lord Evanson. I butchered that name. Whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen a billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you were tired of floor playing. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves. Your health improves shortly. Hi. Kitten just decided to stop and stare at me. Okay, let's take this gem. Where am I going? Okay, so from the looks of it, the best bet would be to go back to the beginning, and we'll make the right path and see what I can get. There's a specific room I'm looking for. Oh, it becomes boarded only if there's no means to go anywhere. So now let's go this way. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Okay. You may draw new floor plans or draft in this room. Okay, let's do that one. See if I can't get my specific thing that I want. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Opportunity to earn and spread. That takes 2. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. 2 items in the closet. Okay, so this is a dead end section. So I can just try and see what items I can get. I got a gem, and I got a lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Ooh, that can be very useful. Wait, does the gem count as one of the items? I guess it did. I wasn't sure if it would or not because, you know, gems are just collectibles. Alright, let's see what's here. Each day a meal is served in a dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Alright, so Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. Let me redraw. One sec. What did you do? Did you just... Okay, I'm back. I heard something hit the floor. It's okay. Everything's fine. Let's go in here. Activate this. Garage power on. Okay. So, for anyone who might have caught what I just did, I made a garage earlier with a vehicle. So now, let's go back to said garage. Honestly, I was not expecting to have this good of a first day. To be able to like unlock stuff and whatnot. So here we go. So now, because the power's on, if I push this button, ta-da! This becomes open. Let's see what's over here. Okay, this is a dead end. We're in the rest path grounds. Okay. The rest gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So here's where you get items that you can see what you currently have. You can see this, you can see what the constellation is. You can stop early if you want. And then you have permanent additions. The permanent additions are very nice. So this one lets me come over here and pretty much create a room that gives me something special. So rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I'm so tempted to do this only because I have a shovel already. Sure, let's do that. Is there anything of note in here? I don't think I've ever been in this room. No, it's just okay. Baron Thomas Sinclair, Baroness Arivale, Lord William Epsom, Lady Ashlyn, and they have Clara Epsom and Lionel Epsom. The Baron Thomas and Baroness Arivale has Simon H. Sinclair, Herbert S. Sinclair, which is what this mansion's based on, and then there's Mary Epsom at the bottom. Mount Holly family tree. Okay. So from here, I'm just gonna go back the way we came because I think that's quicker than going through the front entrance. Could be very wrong. You know what? I am very wrong. I just actually made myself have to travel a lot further. Well. Live and learn. That's a dead end. I will go hit that bedroom real quick when I get back to the courtyard, just so that I can get. I think every time I step in there, I get a free 10. I'm not sure. I don't remember 100%. Because I'm being mindful of my steps. Because, like I said, when the steps hit 0, it's game. Yep, okay, so it's only when you create it. Well, let's see what I can accomplish. Security. Ooh. Create that. It's Inception! He's touching the monitor that is seeing him. Touching the monitor. Alright, so there's a coin. Welcome to Mount Harley Security. You stay following as a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. 5 coins. Okay. Key. Yeah, doors. Operational. Okay, return to security. Log into network. I don't, at the moment, know the password. We will find it. Let's see. What do I have currently? So let me go down here. See what I can make, if there's anything good to make. Village room. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that. Alright, so this game is... So this game is just a math. So that would be 8. I think this is plus. I could be wrong. 7 plus 5 is 12. I think this is a minus. 16 minus 10 is 6. 20 minus 7 is 13. Multiplier. 5 times 4 is 20. This changes every time. I think you have to do PEMDAS. So 12 minus 7 is 5 times 4 is also 20. Okay. Ooh. We have the special silver key. Unlocking doors, silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Yo, I want a cup of coffee. Someone make me a cup of coffee. Is there anything worth reading? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required to grant entry. Key card access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll from all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found in security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Ms. Babbage? Terminal password. That's what we have to find. Okay. Let's go north. Okay, so I have plenty of keys. Let's use a silver key to start with. Silver key. Okay, we're in rank 4 right now. So I don't have enough gems, so I can't do that one. Let's go ahead and do dining room. We need a bedroom. When you enter this room, gain 2. That should help. Ooh. Use that. What you gonna give me? Gimme. Oh my goodness, I have so many keys. I have 8 keys. There's a top hat. I have 8 keys. Greetings from Reddington. Doki. Let's use a key. I have enough keys, really. The rumpus room. The wine cellar. Where am I going? I'm going up. Ooh, I need to have. Okay, so I need to pick this one. Because I need to continue north. That is the goal. Which also means this is turning into an hour episode. This one play. I am sorry. I just want to get. We're gonna do one day an episode. Some are gonna be long. Some are gonna be extremely short. Okay. Let's see here. Insert.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. That was interesting. Let's do this one. I don't. Let's make the Bordeaux. I'm being mindful of my steps. The best that I can, anyway. It's Christmas. Okay, so there's a safe. I'm trying to figure out what this is about. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Safe. There's a safe. I'm trying to figure out what this puzzle is to determine the safe. I can't see it from here. Is there something else in this room? I don't think there's anything else in this room worth noting. 1, 3, 5, 9. Nope. Honestly, I just threw 4 random numbers together. I don't see numbers anywhere on this picture, which is sad. Anyway, let's see, what can I make next? Conference room. That would be spread throughout the house. They come here. Items for sale. Okay. Safe code 9083. Keycard. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. Yo, I've already forgotten the code. 9083. 9083. Let's try that. So 9083. Oh, do I have to clear it? Clear. 9083. Are you trying to tell me this isn't the safe? I have a key card. Gosh, I wish I could make this room. That counts as 2 bedrooms. I have 5 steps. Can I make it back to the dining room? No. Damn. Okay. 9083. 9083. It didn't mark. Cause I did that, right? Screw it. Nine, 0, 8, 3. Three, 8, 0, 9, 0, 3, 8, 9, 9, 8, 3, 0. Alright, I tried it normal way, I tried it reverse, I tried high to low numbers, I tried low to high numbers. I don't know if that's the safe for that room or if there's another safe I don't know about. Let's go in here. Ideally I can get back there, but I need... Oh, this is gonna be cutting it so close. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so I just had a banana that gave me 3 steps. Cool. Okay. I never stepped foot in the bunk room. Dang nabbit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be out of steps if I do that. I goofed. I had to actually enter the 8th one. I didn't enter it. Day we all dread has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness I inform you of the death of our benefactor, employee, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending service may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Miss Babbage. Okay? Okay. I wouldn't matter anyway. I can get back to the courtroom. Oh, yes, I can. Kitchen. I don't have a thing to do that with, though. Oh, dear. Oh, we can see the wine cellar. There's a cat. I don't know, steps. So, that is how a day goes. You have all your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. So let's get the day turnabout, see what it classifies things as. Mount Holly, Prosaic Inn. We had 6 bedrooms. We have a total of 28 rooms. We ranked reach was level 7. We took 73 steps. We found 4 items. And then it gives you a layout. So that is the layout from day 1. And then you just exit. So you could save and continue, but I'm just gonna save and quit because what's going to happen now is when we resume the next time, we will do day 2 and see how far that gets us. Like I said, I know this is going to be a little bit of a much longer recording, this one. It's only because it's the introduction to a game. Most introductions are usually, especially since I got lucky. Because of the RNG, I was not expecting to get so much detail in just one day. But anyway, as always, I hope you all came and had a good time. If you're having fun, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you can get my notifications when I post games. Stay true to yourselves, everyone. And as always, look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye, everybody.